game.
Yep.
That's going to be a fun one. Sephiroth versus Young Link. Sephiroth is tall, so he's going to be easy combo food, not to mention light.
Yeah,
so
no
if with that kind of slow frame data you're bringing to the table, PawnMaster can close the gap very easily and also play the long range game. If
Close the gap. What are you saying? This is PawnMaster we're talking about.
I mean,
let's no.
Character-wise, I will not doubt. I will not doubt. PawnMaster, okay?
Okay. I will say, like, I mean, hey, great player. Definitely
Absolutely.
not one to make super efficient approaches. I mean,
Yeah.
we do have a lot of great projectile game, as you mentioned. That's going to be really key to get in past the Masamune. We still have a little bit more work to do. Obviously, Plat trying to keep the distance as best as he can. PawnMaster is starting to edge forward a little bit more and getting these approaches a little bit more.
And the name of the game is finding that sweet spot if you're Platinum V.
Right.
Because, you know, at fully long range, you are not going to be able to contest Young Link. And up close, it's absolutely brutal with that frame data. So give it some time, get up close enough to him that you can really threaten him with the Masamune, and you can cause some damage off the top.
I mean, and that just seems like a guaranteed hit. No matter what tech option you've got, it's not going to be enough to save you there.
Absolutely.
Plat is finding that option. Very nice pickup. And trying to get some of these spot dodges out of PawnMaster as well, trying to force out the habits.
I like to see the Shadow Flare kind of being a little bit tricky, because once that's on you, you are on a timer before it hits you. So PawnMaster needs to reposition, found himself just fine. And for the most part, just trying to move and groove, but not as much percentage as you would really want to see right now. So he's on the back.
Okay, but that dash grab is starting to get some distance covered here for PawnMaster. Of course, having a little bit of tether, but getting right up in range. So Platinum has to be very careful here, right? You still have to try to play back as much as you can, but we see a little bit of approaches. A nice advantage state. Can we get something off the no, just a blade dash right back.
There it is.
There's the Scintilla that we know is going to be a really, really key option here against that long-lasting upbeat from Young Link.
Very healthy pickup, but speaking of picking up, PawnMaster getting the first stock on the board, down a full one right now. But, I mean, Young Link can make the magic happen. The combo game goes kind of nice.
Definitely.
And, like I said, light character, which means that Sephiroth could die earlier than you'd expect him to if he's get caught in the blender of Young Link.
Yeah, and he's tall and lanky, so a lot of these sword moves are going to be able to clip, even though the Kokiri sword, not super long and not a lot of range, but you still have a lot of the projectiles that we mentioned to really help make up that difference. And now that down throw bomb leading up into a good conversion. Platinum V just cannot seem to find his footing here. Seems like PawnMaster is starting to box out and maybe take this to a closer scramble.
Oh, there it is. I love the patience from PawnMaster. When we talked about you can't discount him, and that is absolutely for sure, because the man plays patient when he needs to, and he's easily started to pick up on that as this game's progressed, because Platinum V was up a full stock, and now it's all that you take is like 2 or 3 combos, and you're back in the game. Okay,
this time we're actually missing out on that dash grab, not able to convert, and still looking for it, though. PawnMaster knows what he wants, but Platinum V just not going to give it to him just yet. Oh, well, maybe he is, but a good shield on frame 1 can be able to get himself out of that drag down opportunity.
A little bit of a scramble there in the right side of the stage, but not to worry about it, because you're back in center, we're back to scrapping just a little bit, enough. One-Winged Angel will be coming out soon. You got to be aware of that extra jump, the extra damage, the extra speed, the extra everything.
Yeah, the extra speed is what I think is really important here against a zoner like Young Link. That's the kind of stuff that we're already seeing Platinum V try to take a little bit more liberties with the approaches, but I think once we see that come out, now it's going to start being amplified a little bit more.
Can you convert it, though, off the top? Sure enough, there it is. PawnMaster up game 1.
I mean, that's pretty good, because you take advantage of the fact that, Sephiroths are a lot more hungry after they see that one-wing activate, right? They are feeling like, okay, I got to make a play here, I got to go for something big. This is my chance. Like, it's like when Jokers get Arsene. It's the same kind of thing. And they really want to go for something. So it was really smart for PawnMaster to kind of play this feat and be like, okay, look, I don't have to go too crazy here. I'm going to let you come to me.
Platinum V has to keep in mind, though, that with the one wing, it doesn't just disappear like an Arsene meter or a Cloud Limit break. You have it up to a certain amount of point, depending on how much damage you do, how many stocks you take. So you can even get it a second time in a stock if you're down enough. So sometimes once you have that speed, it's about using it just enough to be able to take advantage of it and not go overzealous.
Right, we also see it being like amplified by the comeback potential, right? It's like, okay, when you're farther down, it's going to be more exponentially greater. So it's like, okay, we see a significant increase, but this first game at least was very close. So we didn't get to see like a max power one wing, but maybe we'll see it. I mean, unfortunately, that would be a worst case scenario for Plat. Wants to get something here, an early lead, and so far has gotten one.
Absolutely. Now you got, Platinum V starting to just wait under platform, because how is PawnMaster going to get down, especially when you have that Masamune, as the reach goes crazy.
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, it's going to be really important here, especially that we've seen a lot of great coverage on the platforms from Platinum V, but PawnMaster trying to cover as much as he can, still getting caught by some of these big long-range moves, just unavoidable sometimes.
And get to be careful in the corner there, just thinking, oh, I would need to go for a Shadow Flare there instead of bouncing it back. That should be enough, and sure enough it is. PawnMaster down that first stock, drawing first blood is Platinum V.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't just go above ledge like that, especially with the reach that Sephiroth has. There's no way. You just got to kind of go a little bit lower, go closer to the stage, and then try to snap the ledge from underneath. You just can't go with that risky play.
Now it's just a game of Platinum V just boxing PawnMaster out. Because he has that presence underneath the platform, he's at the perfect distance to use the Masamune. PawnMaster is at a disadvantage because he's too far away to make use of the sword and, you know, the normal moves, but he's too close. He can't get those specials in.
Right. PawnMaster still getting a couple grabs here now. I mean, this is unfortunately starting to get a little bit too.
Ooh.
Okay. Good tenable combo here. That's definitely.
Ooh, okay.
Never mind. And right back into it. I mean, Plat V has that one free shot, right? As soon as you get off that Angel platform, you go for something. And of course, what's the biggest range option? You got that huge sweeping up smash. You've got to go for it.
Got to go for the call and response of stock to stock. Oh, I like that.
Hey,
you know, delaying your drop down to avoid the boomerang and then set yourself up for advantage. That's a great way to use Blade Dash.
It's very Pikachu-esque, right? Like the quick attack right down. It really helps you reposition yourself and gets a little bit of hit stun for your opponent, so they're not able to react.
Now, UK, one wing on deck and a little bit of rage. So what can Platinum V here? Can he even up the game count, or will he be falling to PawnMaster yet again after a good lead?
I actually don't mind him using like the shadow orbs to try to neutralize one of these fire arrows. It's actually quicker, I think.
It comes out in a snap.
Yeah, so it's like you don't have to charge, as long as you're not charging it, you can throw that out, and it's a really nice reaction to some of these fire arrows that PawnMaster is using at like max range.
Go for something great here. You have him dead to rights, and there it is.
The jump. Yeah, no, took the jump right out from him. I mean, obviously, he knew what he wanted. And PawnMaster played right into his hands. He just thought maybe I could go in. It's a long, skinny move. If I jump over it, maybe I can avoid it, but it was just wrong timing.
I really wanted to see the Octaslash. I mean, that's the Sephiroth fan in me. You always want to see something juicy like the Octaslash.
Of course.
You're on stream, make it a show, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, these players are here to win.
Yeah, they are here to win. I mean, this is why the Arcadian is so important. Right?
Absolutely.
Because it's like, it's a lot of these players, really big chance to make a bunch of plays, make a bunch of moments, and have a good run. So we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. Going into Game 3 here. We are not changing the stage. We are vibing.
Yeah, I mean, we're okay with what we got. I mean, we still have PS2 as the comfort pick for both players. We're going to stick with it. And, of course, it's a long stage, so what do you expect? These are two paragons of long horizontal-based gameplay.
Yes. So both of them are perfectly fine with the advantage. MDSR be darned. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. At the end of the day, so many people are going to go to PS2 that it's not really much of an advantage. Everyone's just going to take advantage of it as best as they can.
Yeah, pretty much.
And speaking of, it's PawnMaster in percentage lead as he tries to kind of close the gap, and the one-wing Angel is out.
Yeah, but we are still getting hit that second hit of forward air. Obviously, Platinum V is trying to get himself out of harm's way as soon as possible, but PawnMaster is relentless and is actually getting a lot more conversions, even though it might maybe be the full hit. You do drop the bomb, so unable to get that recovery.
Drop the bomb, drop the ball, and that's down a stock for PawnMaster. Can you even it up, though? No, Platinum V too agile. Sephiroth is a dainty man, to say the least.
Definitely, and the patience here on ledge as well, just chilling out, hanging out, waiting to see what's going on. PawnMaster going to show his hand. They're going to have to keep going for some of these ranged options because he doesn't want to get too close. Obviously, there's a lot of pressure that Platinum V can exert here while holding the ledge.
And even though he's so high in percentage, there's something about one-winged Sephiroth that makes it surprisingly easy to kind of plank.
Right.
I mean, he can contest with the Shadow Flare. Yep. He has 3 jumps. He's light and very fast.
And that he already, like, even before wing happens, right? Like, he still has that drop from ledge, double jump fair. That's a really, really good range option to beat back any edge guard approaches. Still, PawnMaster finds his mark. This is back to even.
Absolutely. Even though he was planking for a long time, he didn't quite get the advantage he wanted, but he finds it now in this next stock where the magic is happening. PawnMaster happy to kind of eagerly respond in kind. This is looking pretty good. Couldn't get the reset, though.
I mean, he still manages to get something here. We got a little bit of a custom combo, but I mean, I love that it all started off from a B-reverse boomerang right point blank in Platinum V's face. And now we've taken 100%. This is really, really good for PawnMaster, but he's got to keep this advantage.
Absolutely. Getting a nice Swift back here. They're putting PawnMaster at edge. And this is where Platinum V has been kind of shining. So if you can kind of keep holding center and keep boxing him out at those right lengths, that's a great follow-up. What can you keep doing?
Ooh, okay. We are still really, really close to a make-or-break situation for either player. Good tech in. Oh, but they
the armor
on the up smash. Yep, you get it from the wing.
You can't forget about the armor. And again, stock for stock, blow for blow. These two are neck and neck.
That's not too bad. And this time it's coming down to a last stock to determine the future of this set. Still have a couple more games, but this could turn the tides for either player. A little bit more pressure here. Has to, spot dodge to avoid the Shadow Flares, but still takes the hit.
Not quite getting the follow-ups Platinum wanted, but PawnMaster has a second lease on life as he finds himself in center stage now, having a little bit of control. There we go. Quick little extender on that combo. That's a decent amount of percentage.
Oh, didn't go anywhere, so actually brings right back into PawnMaster's hands. This is crazy. So a couple of those nairs might be getting a little bit too greedy, getting skewered up by the up tilt.
This is looking pretty good for Platinum V here. I mean, all it takes is one good combo, but controlling center stage, controlling a lot of momentum, this could be it if you are not careful, though, PawnMaster. Oh, and catching with the F tilt.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, PawnMaster says run it back. He does not care about the stage. He wants himself into the game, in the moment.
That really was coming down to that last edge guard. Like, I mean, obviously, like the flare, the charging the flare. Once I see him charging to like the full charge, I'm like, this is gonna hurt, because there's not a lot you can do there. You can't stall because it's a huge explosion. You lose out on that invulnerability and you're dead. So you can't use that. You have to use some get up option, but you outlast with the F tilt, and that's the range plus the patience. And Platinum V now takes it up 2-1.
Sure enough, first hit from a errant boomerang coming in from PawnMaster, but it's these two just in a careful song and dance, trying to both hold center stage, be at the range they want to get their game plan in, and then successfully staying ahead of their opponent. So it's a very kind of methodical entry to all of these games as they figure out the pace of it, find some momentum, and sure enough, that's PawnMaster going into it.
Oh yeah, we still got a little bit more gas in the tank though. PawnMaster starting up with a good combo, and now we've got a lead forming 100%. And I mean, he's still keeping this edge guard. This is where I think that he has a little bit more work to do though. Platinum V has been very steadfast, even on the ledge, like holding on the ledge and not really afraid of anything. PawnMaster needs to put that fear in him.
And sure enough, I mean, if you just hold center stage, that's a good way to put fear in, because you're just racking up percentage and not letting Platinum V close the distance. He's constantly on the defensive, trying to bob and weave and maneuver, and I love the follow-up from PawnMaster. We follow up, we secure the stock, and he finds himself ahead of the game.
I mean, it was a great read on that roll out. I mean, I was kind of worried there because PawnMaster was ceding stage control. Like all of that time, it's like, yeah, you are still keeping the percent lead, but you're getting pushed back into the center, and you got to hold your ground, because right now, instantly, you can see how quickly the tables can turn. And Platinum V now wants to do something here. Oh.
And sure enough, we have actually lost studio feed, but now we are back, folks. I'm not sure if the people at home saw that, but we, of course, did not.
It's okay. Didn't see anything. Nothing happened. Oh, but the blade dash right into the fire arrow, and we're not dead, but still look pretty tough.
Triple-digit percent coming in, and that's too low coming in from Platinum V. So, Lincoln, you miss it. That is a very quick stock, and PawnMaster finding the lead in this game.
But the up wow, I was like, no, come on, don't let him get away with that. This time, we're not going to let him get away with it. 2 times, like, that is a little bit too greedy here from PawnMaster. Still trying to get a little bit more pressure, and I guess staying center stage, which is still good.
Shadow Flare coming in. That gives Platinum V the chance to be, because PawnMaster has to respond to those orbs, it gives Platinum V the perfect amount of time to respond, to get center stage, and take a little bit of advantage.
Yeah, he scares PawnMaster just a little bit. Okay. We still have PawnMaster trying to get anything to stay, right? Like, we still have a couple projectiles here. Good tech roll in, and now, Plat is just trying to do anything. We have that same platform coverage. Not going to kill, but important.
Not the sweet spot, but it puts PawnMaster up in the air, which lets you follow up, and that's what's important. It's all about that position.
Right. Okay, yeah, just trying to get the grab, can't get anything off of it.
Bobbing and weaving.
You've seen how this player can really ruin the
Yeah.
recovery here for PawnMaster. Even then, it's delayed, but it still happens.
And that's the thing also, is that you can, as Sephiroth, react to neutral get up from ledge with forward tilt.
Exactly.
And if you're going to do that consistently, you're going to get caught out and you're going to get by the sweet spot, lose your stocks for it.
Yeah, it's always coming down to this like high pressure situation. PawnMaster trying to fight for his life, trying to throw everything to keep back this one-winged angel, and so far so good. He's got the lead, he's formulated, and he's kept it.
He's pulling every arrow out of his endless quiver because he wants to maintain that stage dominance.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Youngling should have run out of fire arrows. Like,
He has to recharge, you know?
like, go break some pots, get him back. Like,
Yeah.
like, come on.
And get your fletching skill up.
Yeah, yo.
Oh, and he goes for the Octo Slash. That is 3-1. Going to Platinum V, going out in style. That's what I wanted to see, Nerf. I wanted to see something juicy.
That actually was pretty crazy. Like, he
That
didn't
was
have
kind of nice. He did have to do it, but he went for it anyway.
He didn't have to do that.
That's
but
what I
he
like to
did
see.
that. And I respect it. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to respect it because it's like you said you wanted the show. Now you got the show. This is